Amazed. That was a match and a half in terms of, I think London started out really strong for like 1.5 maps, and then you guys came back. From your point of view, how did that match go?
It was kind of tough because we had a lot of problems through before we start like this tournament as a summer showdown, we had Daan having COVID. We had to play like with 5 or 6 different main tanks. It was really tough. We end up like trying to find our style. But yeah, like towards that match, we were, I would say, confident, but at the same time, we get like really surprised by their composition. I do think they did like something really great by having their own style instead of like blindly following the meta, and they went to for something like really special, which no one does, and that's really good. And we did really we get like surprised by that, and yeah, that's why like the first map was really tough, and even on this on Hanamura we kind of like struggled because we were not prepared to face a double shield, and yeah, we end up like being surprised a lot by their composition. They did play really well. I do think so.
Right. Now, you mentioned that Daan had COVID. Is he fine now? Is he back to 100%, or what's the situation there?
Not at the maximum. Like he's still sick. Like he was feeling like really bad actually during the official. He was asking to the teammates to actually like try to call for him because he wanted to focus on his mechanics because he was like not feeling the best. But I'm really proud of him. Like he's like he keep fighting like a true warrior, and yeah, he didn't give up. That's what it matters at the end.
For sure, for sure. Now, you guys also had a break, 2-week break. How did you go into it, and how did you sort of work around it? Did you actually have a break, or did you scrim through it? What was the process there?
We had 1 week. We took like 1 week of a break. We really needed the break. We were like really tired, all of us, I think. So yeah, it was really good. And after that, we just like came back really fast, and we really wanted to get like our comps really fast and practice and get like more deep. I mean, go really in deep about like our comps, how to play it on, how like to play it on some maps and stuff. Because I feel like on the last tournament we were like really late. We ended up like changing our comps like one day before the official and stuff, and we wanted to avoid that at least for that tournament. So I think I'm overall really happy about like how we prepared ourselves like for this tournament. There is still a lot of like work to do, but I think I'm satisfied for the moment. But it's not like won yet, and we need like to put a lot of effort still. But that's fine.
Are you aware of teams that scrimmed the whole 2-week break, or is that just like, did everyone take a break week and you wouldn't have been able to get any scrims anyway?
Oh, I think depends teams. Depends teams. I didn't check to be honest, but depends teams. I feel like teams took like more than 1 week, for example. But yeah, us we just took like 1 week.
Right. Now, even though you guys playing against the European opponents, and this was sort of like the derby, there's always this question in the room. Did you guys play on low ping, or did you forcibly change it to 90 just to be in the same environment?
No, we played on low ping. Blazy was the only one on high ping for the first time, so that was good for the players.
Right.
They could like have fun.
Yeah. Did they comment on it? That
Yeah, they actually like it, but I feel like like I feel like when you are used to play the whole season on like high ping, you get used to it, and when you come back on basic ping, you're kind of like a bit like lost, like especially with like projectiles, like, and there is a lot like like Baptist like lamp and fire strikes and all of that thing. So yeah, I do feel like it's not like that great to go back to our normal pings when you get used to playing on a high ping. But
right.
yeah.
Now, speaking of Baptiste, like, Khan didn't seem to have a great start to the match. Like, he was focused a lot. Was that something you were expecting at all?
I truly believe like everyone see Khan as like the most terrifying rookie, I believe, at least on flex support, and that's normal because the guy is insane. So maybe they try to put a lot of effort toward it. So we didn't expect that, but at the end of the day, like they did, and that's good for them and good for us because we can learn from it. So yeah, I think it was a good plan to look to punish Khan a lot. It works for them.
Right. Now, on Hollywood, you went with an interesting strategy and stuck to it actually relatively for a long time on attack. So you went with a Sim May. Can you explain to us why that was?
The thing is like um, the weakness of playing Rush is like you don't have that much of mobility like for high ground and stuff, and Symmetra allow you to be like so much mobile, and you can like end up catching like almost everyone. So we did feel like this is a great comp to counter them, but we did like fucked up like some targets and stuff. But I think overall it went pretty well. We could have like done like way better if we were like more composed and focused on the targets, and we could have like have a better result on the second point if we could have like chained our ultimate faster, I think, before they actually like retake. Uh, but yeah, I do feel like having Symmetra in a rush composition allow you to have a lot of mobility, and this is what like the rain rush lack of, so it's good.
Do you usually finish the map with that composition, or like because of course, like it looked like it was going to be challenging because you guys were held for a second, and usually, yes, you can be full out on Hollywood, but usually otherwise you at least get through third somehow. So, were you confident at that point that you still were in the map, or were you already looking towards like the third map and coming up with the full reverse sweep?
My job is like to every time like be one step ahead, like to predict anything that can happen. So even if we are confident or not, like we will still looking forward like for the next match. Even like for example, like when we were like holding on Hanamura, we were already talking about Ilios, like talking about like what should we do if they keep like going for the top command stuff. And so like we try like every time to be prepared for the worst scenario every single time. But uh, I think we were still confident in my opinion. I mean, at least I was still confident. I'm always confident. So yeah.
Now, there was a little bit of an interesting situation because Vestola, of course, comes from the Hurricane and Spitfire organization. Was he able to contribute anything towards the preparation that was beyond what he would usually do?
No, we actually like know nothing about like what can he run and stuff, and I think we tried to make it fair, like yeah, we didn't know like anything about like their plan and stuff. But yeah, I think it was like funny because like it was Vestola X team, I mean org, and it was also like GMAC X team, so it's
Right.
a great revenge for GMAC especially.
That's very true. Did he have any specific comics towards that, or did he prepare extra? I mean, we know JMac likes to prepare a lot, but did he
No,
prepare
no,
extra hard?
I think we every time like give our hardest, and there is not like extra, because like we go really hard every single time, No, he was just like really happy. Like for the first time, I think I heard him like shouting that much. Like when he won, he was like really happy and laughing really hard. So I'm happy for him.
Was that a special match, sort of fighting for the European crown? I mean, you are ahead in the rankings, but now you also won the head-to-head. Is that special?
It's a lot of pressure actually. Like we were like talking before. Like the thing is like even if we were like ahead, I feel like it's maybe like the first time that we are like not the underdog in a match, because on paper we are supposed to be better. Um, the thing is like even if we were better, for the players it's a lot of pressure because, for example, like let's say you expect to destroy them at some point, if you feel like they can fight back, you will be like surprised and you will like probably like start choking or like like wondering and questioning yourself, like, are we gonna make it or no, and so it was like a really special match, and I'm actually like really happy that we won that match because I think it's really important for like the ego and even like for everyone, for the players and for the staff to be able to say like we are the best team in Europe.
Right,
Not by far because it was a really close match, but we still won. So
for sure. Now, in terms of being the underdog in that position, it seems like at least the next two matches will put you into that position once again. So, how are you going into that match against the Gladiators on Sunday?
they already beat us like one time, and I remember like I was feeling like terrible after that match because we had like so many problems with Eddie Vogt leaving and stuff, and we had like such a lack of like preparation. I feel like even me, I could have like probably like do better, but at the same time it was tough because we had to prepare like our new players and stuff. But I feel like this time I will legit like give my everything, and hopefully like we can have a great result against Glad at least. Shock, like I think like Shock is like still like one of the best team in the world, but at the same time, I feel like it's not going that well for them right now. But they are still like a really great team. So I truly believe like if we work hard and we put the right effort, we can do like amazing things. So we can be surprised with whatever happen. But like at the same time, every single time, as soon as we join a lobby, we expect us to win. So if we lose, like unlucky. If we won, that's great.
If you think about that Shock match, would you rather have Striker in that match or Ants against you?
I think I prefer Hans because I don't know about his performance. I will probably like watch tonight, but he didn't play like for so long, so I don't know.
Right. How important is Tracer in this meta at the moment?
I I think it depends, team. A lot of people are actually like playing Monkey Diva with like Sombra Tracer or Sombra Echo. So we couldn't like see that much like during our match because we played like most likely like double shield and rush comps. But I think like toward I mean in the shock glad match we will be able to see like Tracer a lot. I think like having a Tracer is a must have. Like if you I think it's a must have to have like a Tracer player in your team. Otherwise like you can get like Tracer gap so easily. Like so yeah, I think it's great to have Tuna. Tuna is actually like incredible on Tracer.
Right. Now, I guess as a last question, theoretically speaking, if we look ahead and look towards qualification for Summer Showdown, then at the end you have the match against Titans. Given that you're also were able to beat the other the London Spitfire, who are generally probably considered maybe slightly better than the Titans at the moment, even though at same score, that should be a safe one, I suppose. Are you looking forward to like really having a high score against them so you can get in at a 2-2 score, or are you looking towards trying to get an upset win against one of these teams, or do you not care about the Summer Showdown qualification as much as making it at the end into the play-ins?
I think I care about like every match. I don't really care about like any tournament or anything. I care about every single match. Like I want to win every match, and I don't like care whether like it is in front of us. We just like go extremely hard. Whether it's the opponent, like they can be like whatever they want. We just go extremely hard with our own style, aggressive style, and yeah, we come back with a victory hopefully. But if I prefer like winning Titans or I prefer like having an upset win, I would say I would prefer like have an upset win against like Glad or I mean against Glad to get like our revenge or against Shock to like surprise everyone. Um, but at the same time, I still want to destroy like Titans too. I mean, I just want to like destroy every team's legit. So yeah, I mean, I think for people like us, like in our team, we mainly like all come from contenders, a lot of us, and we have been like hungry for like years, you know. Like we all like dream about the Overwatch League, like for years, and now we are in, and we are not like lazy. We do realize like how lucky we are to be there, and we don't like want to waste our time. So every single match we go, I mean we throw like our everything into it, and whoever is the opponent, good luck to him.
Then also good luck to you against the Gladiators on Sunday. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thank you very much.